In Japan, in order to get a gun, you have to go to a day-long class. You have to pass a test. You have to then take an accuracy test with the gun and get a 95% or higher on that test. You have to go get a mental exam. You have to get looked at. You have to get a physical exam. When you are able to own a gun, you are choosing between either an air rifle or a shotgun. You then have to agree to a yearly inspection with the Japanese police, where they will inspect whether or not you have followed the rules of separating your ammo and your gun. When that's brought up in a class, people will say, well, there's these big restrictions around these guns. If the government were to ever turn, how will you be able to rise up? If someone broke into your house, how will you be able to defend yourself? Japan doesn't have a militia. They don't have a military. America disbanded it. America has all this extra artillery that they can just use. We can blow up the world and blow it up again just because. Japan doesn't have that, and America made it a point of Japan not having that. America made a country where guns are so far pushed aside that there is under 10 deaths caused by gun violence in a year. 10 deaths. Police fired, not an average, a correct number of 5 shots in the year of 2015 in Japan. And America created that world. If Americans can do that there, then why can't we do that here? It makes The other part of a classroom discussion about guns is the divide. Not so much the divide itself, what it's about, but the fact that there are people over here and there are other people over here. And it becomes a point of pride. When you take your stance, you're there. And no matter how much I like to think that I am an even kill person, that I will look at the other side, I know I am far over to the left. And I know the people that I argue with about this are generally far over to the right. And I don't know what to do with that. I really don't. Because I have it set in stone, and I think I know. No, I know that guns kill people, and that we wouldn't need to arm teachers if we didn't have guns in our schools in the first place. We wouldn't have to have, but earlier, who was it that mentioned about disarming policemen? Who said that? Who said that?
I did.
Right? What a powerful fucking statement. I mean, like, seriously. You rarely hear people just say, disarm the police. And you think, what would that do if people just disarmed the police? What would happen? Whoa, we wouldn't have guns around us. And if we had like restrictions on guns in the first place, we wouldn't have to have the police have guns in order to defend other people from being shot by guns. Whoa. So there's my standpoint. And then there's another one over here that's saying, well, guns are a weapon. You can use them to protect yourself. You can use them to hunt. You can go to the range. Some people like it for sports. And when you have both of these sides here in a classroom, for every discussion, there is no mid-ground. I have yet to be in a classroom discussion where there's a mid-ground of someone right here. For every discussion, when it's held like this, nothing will get done. So I don't have an answer. I'm 17 years old. I don't know. But I know people have to work towards it. And it's not a matter of nothing getting done. It's a matter of people being able to put the work to it. And this is definitely a step right here, speaking out and speaking what you're thinking and thinking about it before you say it. Thank you very much. I'm done.